Who and why is working on dumbing down humanity? I was born in the silent generation. I don't know exactly what that means. 1944, just at the end of World War II. And but I do know this, that as children we were taught to be seen and not heard, or even not even be seen. We weren't allowed to say anything. We weren't allowed to ask questions. We weren't allowed to have an input of any form whatsoever. And of course, back in that time, women weren't allowed to do too much of anything at all. They weren't allowed to have their own bank accounts. Uh, Men were supposed to be in charge of the household, even though they weren't doing a very good job. Although you'll get different people that say that, well, yeah, well, there were some men out there that weren't taking advantage of women, but that was few and far between. Trying to keep the women dumbed down. Well, women fought and fought till they got the right to have their own bank account, to have their own driver's license, to be able to vote. And but now here we are. They gave us some freedom for a while, folks. They gave humanity some freedom for a while. But since we are in a civilization, which we're supposed to be civilized now, we're not cavemen and cave ladies where we had to hunt for our food and things like that. And someone along the line came up with the bright idea of the internet. And it's great in many, many, many ways. And you can learn things at a click away on your computer or on your phone. And any kind of information you need is out there. Well, I'm going to start with us older folks, that they expect us as to one size fits all. And that because they say so, and because they designated and put a label on geriatrics, that everybody that fits a certain age group are supposed to get old, retire, not do anything, and just waste away and let other people take care of us. That's why they set up facilities like nursing homes and assisted living and all those different things. Well, let me tell you what, I've worked in a few nursing homes. Unless the family's around that cares, people in the nursing homes do not get treated well. Believe me, I worked in them. I worked in the laundry department, the cleaning department, that I could go into all the rooms and clean. I seen things. I told things. And I've had people get me in the corner and threaten me because I told. So here I am today, 82, and everybody is conditioned and programmed into believing that because you're old, you get dementia, you get Alzheimer's, you forget things, and people, their brains believe that. So therefore, how a man thinks in his heart about himself, that's the way he will go. So once you get to a certain age and you're programmed, well, now here, my brain says I've got to forget things. My brain says that my body is supposed to be sick and disabled. And so you go in the direction of what you believe. As a man thinks in his heart, so goes he. So, but one size don't fit all, folks. If all of you people want to go ahead and be programmed into believing that because you're a certain age, you can't dress this way, you can't do this, you got to go to a nursing home, you got to go to assisted living. No, you don't. And don't let them make you believe that your brain is disabled. Your brain is not disabled, only if you believe it. Stop buying into the propaganda. You have a mind of your own. Stop going to the doctor so much at every little scratch and every little this. And investigate the medicines that they put you on. When are you people going to learn that big pharma is a business? Doctoring is a business. Why do you think people, for the most part, there are a few people that become doctors and nurses because they want to help people? But for the most part, they start out with, I got to make some money, man, and that's the best place to do it. Don't buy into that everybody, because you're a certain age, you're labeled this way. And if you are diagnosed with something, don't take it on and own it. It's not yours. And oh my, let's look at the young people. The young people are being told that they're being lost in the cracks because they've got the internet, they've got AI, they've got everything in the schools, and the young people aren't learning how to read and write. And especially the ones that have no money, that grow up in a poor environment. As a man believes in his heart, so is he. Young people, don't let people dumb you down. Get out them dictionaries. Start Googling for yourself what history was. Start learning on your own. Don't allow them to dumb you down. Get up and stand on your own 2 feet. Use that brain. Don't let AI work for you, although I like AI. I'm not saying I don't. But there's a time and a place for it. And I'm sorry about all you young people, but you were raised where both the husband and wife had to have a job because things are so expensive. But civilization, whoever wants to be the richest people in the world, now not all rich people are like this. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying, in order for people to be wealthy, they got to get y'all to buy things, and they got to get you all to buy into the fact that you need all of this technology to learn anything. No, you don't. We went to the school of hard knocks, young people. We learned the hard way. We learned about things being around people, listening to older folks. And don't allow them to dumb you down. Stand up, rise up, young folks. I know you want a fancy home. I want a fancy home. But here I am in a camper. still trying to make things happen. We got to be like water, folks, young people and older people. We can't allow them to dumb us down. And of course, they're taking advantage of the fact that older people think, yeah, like the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I started learning about the computer way back when they were big and clunky. It's been a long struggle. I went to college at 62 for criminal justice and learning and psychology and stuff. So I learned a few things in school, but most of the part I learned street smarts. Being married 4 times. I learned things through hard knocks and being hard on me and learning to make things happen. I know how to run the computer. Sometimes I don't know certain things that come up, but I fiddle around with it till I learn it. Going in online and applying for jobs. Going in online and working my bank account. Going in online and ordering things. In fact, I'm going to order some groceries here in a little bit and get down and pick them up. So, don't allow them to dumb you down. Fight back with making things happen. When I say fight back, I don't mean protest. I don't mean going out and hurting other people and things like that. Don't talk bad about people. Be sly as a fox. And all of you people out there that say you follow the Bible, but yet things still aren't working for you, you say, Jesus loves me, but you're not following his ways. You're not being sly as a fox. You're letting people tell you that you've got this disease and you got that disease and rent's too high. Well, start using your brain. Sit and think. Don't grab the first thought that comes along. Make things happen with your brain. Don't allow them to dumb you down, folks. Young people, I know you can do it. Just because you were raised a latchkey kid, I'm sorry. Just because you're learning AI and stuff, start doing something for yourself. Remember, as a man believes in his heart, so goes he. Start making things happen.